Man, I'm just so glad that I don't have nothing to do today.
I know, right? It's like these days we've always got something to do.
Yeah, like we just don't have any time to ourselves anymore.
To just like sit around and do nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. This show of ours really takes up my time.
Oh, the show. Yeah. Oh, well, I guess we'll just do it here at Druid City Brewing Company. Yay!
Your host for What's Happening in Alabama, Zach Travis.
Thank you for coming out, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you. A big thank you to Mr. Bob Baker over here. He certainly deserves it more than anybody else. Thanks for coming out, bud. How you doing?
Man, I'm doing great. It is sweltering outside.
Boy, it's hotter than a dog's ass and to a lonely man in Coleman County.
I love Southern colloquialisms. But we are nice and cool here in Druid City Brewing Company.
Ladies and gentlemen! Good move to get sponsors. You want to make sure that you talk about a dog's ass right before you bring them up. Ladies and gentlemen, the Druid City Brewing Company right here. Druid City Brewing Company, much better than a dog's ass. Ladies and gentlemen.
Good stuff.
Are you ready?
I'm as ready as I'm gonna be.
Ready for the best part of the show?
Which part is that?
It's the event!
Stop sitting in your house all the time. Get out and go do something.
Hot damn, man. Get yourself out there, have a good time, get yourself out of the damn house.
That's right.
And you gotta get to Burlesque, the Sweet Spot Birmingham White Party Edition. That'll be this Thursday, July 5th at the Lux Ultra Lounge in Birmingham. It's gonna be $20 to $60 to get in. Hey.
That'll either get you something cool or something not, I guess.
I assume that it is probably gonna be 18 and plus at least, probably 21 and up.
No
and,
kiddos.
Probably don't want to bring your kids out to the white edition because they'll just get food all over themselves.
Children are historically messy eaters.
That's right, it's a white party, so it is an absolute necessity to come completely dressed in white.
Man, in this heat, like, it's just, everyone's just gonna sweat through, which could be cool. It'd be like a wet t-shirt contest thing, you know?
It's a lot of sweat. Like a lot of sweat. Yeah.
God, I love it.
Oh, shoot. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't want to get all sweaty, or you do, come on out to Loudfest!
Man, I got me some loud the other day. What is it, though?
Loud?
The event.
Oh, okay, all right. Loudfest is going to be at Sidetracks Music Hall this July 6th and 7th. It's up in Huntsville, Alabama. It's going to start at 7, and it's 2 nights of rock and roll music, crazy rock and roll.
Man, but if you like live music, just get out there and have you a good time. It's going to be
2 nights.
not quiet. I'm sorry, go ahead.
What is it going to be?
It's going to be loud!
Hey! 2 whopping nights of hop-topping, flip-flopping, and...
Don't do that.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, your next event is going to be one of Bobby's favorite of the episode, the month, the year, possibly the decade. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Birmingham Taco Fest!
Taco Fest!
Taco Fest 2018 presented by Spire this June 30th. And it's going to start in Avondale Brewery. It's probably going to spread out from there. It's going to be from 12 to 5 p.m. And we assume it's going to cost some amount of money. But I don't think any price is too much to pay for delicious tacos.
That's right. How much does it cost?
I said I don't know.
Tell me how much it costs.
I don't know. Bring $50 and then whatever you don't spend, Venmo to me later. Ladies and gentlemen.
How many tacos do you think that would get me?
$50?
Yeah.
I don't know. How many could you eat?
Like a baker's dozen.
A baker's dozen?
Mm-hmm. But
13.
That's really cool that you said that because I'm actually about to tell you the history of the baker's dozen.
Oh, please lay it on me.
Did you know that originally someone ruined my joke? Ladies and gentlemen, speaking of ruined jokes, come on out to Fresh Ground Comics. Yeah, Fresh Ground Comics. Our good friend Chris Davis of the show, Season 1, Episode 2. Catch it right here on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
Yeah.
That's different kinds of social media, but you can find it out there.
It's $5 in all ages. Come on out to Fresh Ground Comics at Urban Standard, 8 p.m. this Friday in Birmingham. What do you think about comedy?
Well, I think it's entertainment in general.
You know what I enjoy?
Personally, I find it to be incredibly uncomfortable to sit through.
You know what I enjoy?
Much like this show.
Delicious Druid City Brewing Company wheat beer. A delicious and tasty beer. Come on out to Druid City the next time you think to yourself, man, I'd like a beer made of wheat.
Yeah.
Druid City Brewing Company. It's good.
We are actually legally obligated to tell you that Bob does work for Druid City Brewing Company.
I want to go home.
You can catch our next guest at the What's the Move presents Justin Oliver and Amber Sauer at the Wheelhouse Pub this Friday, tonight, at 9 p.m. If you download the What's the Move app, it's going to be totally free. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the singing sensation, Miss Amber Sauer!
Hi, guys.
Hey!
How's it going?
It's going well. Thank you so much for coming out.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for having me.
It's been a long road to get here.
Yeah.
And it's been incredibly hot.
Yeah.
Thank you
really
for
hot.
coming out in this Alabama heat to join us.
I love it here. It's beautiful, but it's definitely hot. I think I might consider coming in like December when it's a little cooler.
I think a lot of people decide to do that, and a lot of people decide also to go swimming at that
Yeah.
point.
Oh, that too. I wish I had some time for that this run.
Amber, I have to admit,
Okay.
and I'm very sorry, I don't watch a lot of TV.
Okay.
But I did look you up on the internet.
Okay.
And oh my God, you are an amazing singer.
Oh.
You have an absolutely beautiful voice.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
When did little Amber decide she wanted to be a singer?
Well, Baby Burr, as she's affectionately called. I've been singing since I was about 4 years old. I tend to say I think I came out singing, but it was probably more of a scream at that time. But I've been singing as long as I can remember. There's nothing that moves me quite like music or entertainment or the arts in general. And it's always been a love of mine. From an early age, there was a ton of music in and around my family. My uncles and my dad played guitar. My dad sang and played drums. He played drums for Merle Haggard, if you remember who that is.
Ooh, Merle Haggard.
Yeah.
Friend of the show, Merle Haggard?
Yes.
Right? No? No, okay.
Yeah, so I mean, there's always been music around me, and so it was a natural progression for me. The first song I learned how to sing was "Crazy" by Patsy Cline,
Ooh,
and
good song.
yeah, so I was just totally infiltrated with a bunch of country music and Motown and just some really good soulful feeling type stuff, and I've just been singing ever since.
And you'll be able to catch Amber at the Wheelhouse Pub tonight at 9 p.m.
come through. Yes.
Along with Justin Oliver?
That's correct, from American Idol.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's going to be a really good show.
Good show, Justin?
It's gonna be a good show.
Hell yeah.
American Idol meets The Voice.
Ooh.
So it doesn't get any better than that.
Battle of the Ages.
Yeah.
There will be a fight afterwards, right?
Yeah, but it's not really a fight because I've already decided I won.
Okay,
so.
good. All right.
And Justin will have to tell you the same thing.
I gotta ask, if you had a choice, which one of the judges would you just give a little smack to?
A smack?
Just smack
Dude,
'em.
Now that's
Just-
the first time I think I've gotten that question.
just
Most people
don't
want to
hurt
know
'em.
who I would pick on my own had it not been the last spot.
No,
but
I think
who I would give a smack to?
just wake him up.
Adam. No question.
You know what? I think a lot
No
of people would
question.
pick Adam, actually.
And here's the thing, I love Adam, and obviously I'm a huge fan of his music. But yeah, I would just, sometimes when you've been in this business for a long time, I think you often forget to remember, how much of a special position this is, and what a huge impact that you can have on a lot of people in a position like that. So I would definitely smack
Just
him around and be like, hey, remember what your purpose is in all of this outside of that contract that you're trying to fulfill. So yeah, for sure.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Adam Levine
I hope he doesn't see that.
deserves a little smack.
I love you though.
He's a sweet, sweet boy. But even sweet boys need a little smack sometimes.
Yeah, and he's super cute in person. Like
better than on TV?
Yeah, I was totally crushing on him, as were a lot of girls. But I don't think he can handle a girl like me. So.
Bobby used to have a good crush on Adam Levine, didn't you? You don't want to talk about that? a little too close to home? All right. All right. Put that on is that on a boomerang? Can you boomerang that one?
We've been trying to get a quality boomerang. Every time we do it, it's like it either catches the very beginning or the very end. It's like got to time it right so it looks, Social media things are very important.
Speaking of social media, the internet, all of that.
Sure.
I did look up a lot of information on you on the internet.
Okay.
And there's something
Is it
that there are whole Wikipedias out there of just the voice.
Oh, really?
And they have lots of information about.
Is there one on me?
There is a page on you.
Shut up.
Anybody can edit those
I don't
pages,
know.
right?
Can they? Do I want to go in and edit it?
You might.
Is it bad? Did it talk
Not-
about that
well,
one time when I was 14?
Bob, do we have? No? Okay. Not that I saw. Not that we saw. But the good news is they're on there. But I guess this may be the first time if you've never seen that before. But you're on camera. Like people
Yes.
know about you. There's information out there. What's that like? What's it like to suddenly get thrust into a world where people know who you are?
Yeah, so it's definitely different than my average everyday life. I will say though, I've been working professionally in the music industry since '09. Definitely this is a different level, for sure. But I've sort of been in and around a lot of that for a while, so I've gotten kind of adjusted and somewhat, I think, even desensitized to that idea. I'm used to people thinking I'm weird or thinking I'm creative and always kind of being quirky and kind of being a ham. And I will say it's nice to sort of finally be recognized for things that I've been working my whole life for.
Of course.
It was a huge accomplishment for me to even get on this show. A lot of people don't realize that there's so many rounds prior to even the blind audition.
Oh, okay.
So to even get as far as I did on the show, it's certainly an accomplishment, and I'm so grateful for it because I think it's a testament to what hard work and dedication and true persistence and just a sense of relentlessness that I've always had since I was young to just drive towards my career and never give up. And so it's kind of the message that I carry with me, I think, in everything that I do, is that it doesn't matter how old you are, what skin color you have, what shape your body is. You can do anything you want in this world if you put your mind to it. So corny as it may be, I'm sort of a testament for that, and I'm grateful. That's what life is like for me. It's just all about reflection and how I can continue to move forward and take what I've learned with me.
Well, Amber, I'd like to, number one, thank you for coming out and being on our annoying little show.
Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure.
It's been absolutely a blast. And before we go, tell the folks where they can find you online and keep up with you and keep up with all the adventures you're going to go through.
Great. So I'm on Instagram and Facebook at Amber Sauer Music. That's Sauer. So that's spelt like Sauer, said like Sawyer, but always sweet. And you can also find me, I have a website, it's ambersawyer.com. I am on Twitter at Amber Sauer. I'm pretty easy to find. It's just my name across all social medias. I do have a YouTube that I would love for people to subscribe to. I'm trying to build that. It's youtube.com/C/Amber Sauer. So the C is for custom, so it's a custom channel.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah,
Okay.
subscribe to my channel. I'm releasing a lot of cover videos. I'm also working on an original project, so I'll be releasing some new music soon.
Perfect.
I always give people who are subscribed to me and are following me sort of first looks and first peeks at the things I'm doing. I literally travel across the world singing background with different artists, so there's always something interesting to see on my social media pages, so check me out.
Check her out, and
Yeah.
check her out tonight at
Yes.
the Wheelhouse Pub at 9 p.m. for What's the Move presents Justin Oliver and Amber Sauer.
Yeah.
And make sure to download the What's the Move app for free entry. It's going to be a really fun party. It's going to be lots of fun stuff to do, and of course, some amazing music from our
Yeah.
guest today, Miss Amber Sauer. Thank you so
Yes.
much.
And I'll have t-shirts and merch, as will Justin, and it's gonna be really fun. We can take pictures, sign autographs, you know, holla.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a great treat for you tonight. Your next guest will be performing at Fresh Ground Comics June 29th and Free Funny Fridays on July 6th. He's a very, very funny comedian, and he's coming all the way from Los Angeles, South California. Please give a big round of applause for Mr. Joe Raines!
Hello, thank you. Thank you, it's good to be here. My name is Joe Raines. I am single, as you can tell by my everything. I've had a big week. It's been a big week, you guys. It's been a big week for old Joe Raines. I took one of those genetic tests to see if there was any surprises in my heritage, you know, besides boring old white. And I did get a surprise, you guys. I did. As it turns out, I'm 20% Anglo-Saxon and 80% mayonnaise. So they caught that serial killer last month. Not my favorite. They caught him, and I imagine if you ever meet a serial killer, like in real life, your only real exit strategy would to pretend you're also a serial killer as well, and then just try to talk shop with them. We're just like, the screaming, bro. You know what I like? When they're like, please don't kill me, and then you do it anyway. It's the best. I was watching a commercial the other day, and the commercial was like, do not take this medication if you have a history of diarrhea. Like, who doesn't have a history of diarrhea? Like, really? Never, you lucky ass? How are you never and I'm every Thursday? Like, this, life is unfair. Like, who doesn't have a history of diarrhea? Do you not like Korean barbecue? Like, are you against taco trucks? Like, if you've never had diarrhea, you are a racist. But, you know, dating is hard, like, especially in LA. It is an odd realization when you come to the conclusion that the worst person you've ever met has seen you naked. That is a fun thought to marinate in. They say the best revenge is living well, but I'm pretty sure it's murder. I am glad to be back home. I actually, in Los Angeles, I live in a place called MacArthur Park, where the heroin is made. It's a real fun place. I live in this, I guess you'd call it a triplex. It's this old, like, murder mansion that's been turned into 3 apartments, and it's gated in because it's in the worst part of Los Angeles. So it's huge gates. And I live in one apartment, and I have another apartment where there's, like, a roommate. And then downstairs is this huge family of assholes. And a couple weeks ago, what they did is they bought a peacock, brought it home, set it loose, and then didn't tell a soul. So little old Joe's waking up to go to work the next day, walks outside, and there's a dinosaur in the front yard. Like a vicious ass bully ass peacock in the front yard. You guys, I don't know if you've ever had to call in the word peacocked, but I have. And that's not an easy conversation to have. This family also has a pit bull, because of course they have a pit bull. And I've seen this pit bull like murder 2 other dogs. Never mind how it was legal. So there's a vicious ass pit bull and then this monster peacock, and they just fight all day and all night. I haven't had a good night's sleep in over a year because all night the peacock squawks at the pit bull and the pit bull barks at the peacock, and the peacock squawks at the pit bull and the pit bull barks at the squeakcock. All the long day. So I was coming home from work the other day, and I turned the corner, and I heard what I thought was the peacock squawking in like a threatened manner, and I was like, oh, please, baby Jesus, is today. Is today the day the pit bull kills the peacock? Turn the corner. This is going to sound insane, but it's actually true. Turn the corner, looked over, and the peacock was raping the pit bull. All right, this is fucking real life. The peacock was raping the pit bull, which is extra scary to me because that means there's a rapist peacock on the loose. And I'm just supposed to live my life like this is a thing. It's not. This is 2018. I shouldn't have to worry about being murdered by fowl. I don't need poultry ruining my life. Like, it's just insanity. Like, it's just a mean peacock on the loose. I gotta grow eyes in the back of the head. I'm walking around with a black eye telling people I fell down. Anytime I want to leave my apartment, I gotta dig a tunnel like I'm f***ing Andy Dufresne. This bird is out of control. All right, you guys have been great. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Raines, everybody! All right.